Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5, Brave New World as Brazil. And I'm sorry that hey, look at that, we're #1 in approval. I'm sorry that, that the last episode cut off so suddenly. It turns out I happened to run out of hard drive space. However, you have not missed much. I think there was one turn of movement going on, and then me freaking out about, oh crap, I don't have enough museums to put all my art. Or not my art. The thing is, artifacts go in the same place as pieces of art. So I only have one slot right now, which is kind of stupid altogether on my part. And so, you know, yet another silly mistake throughout all this. Now, Sao Paulo, you do have the opportunity to build a museum. So let's go ahead. We're going to change. I'm going to click the Show Queue button, add the queue, add the museum, go back, and then reorder the queue so the museum comes first. Get that done before you finish your archaeologist. That'll bring us up to 2 slots. Technically, we've got 2 archaeologists already. Damn. Where else are we missing a museum where it's not a puppet? Because that's the problem, right? Museum. What else? Cathedrals. Oh, if we can get a bunch of cathedrals going on, that wouldn't be bad. Because there's really limited number of places. So, Durkurgal and Salvador. Where are these places? Here, okay. Wait, why? What's the prereq? Is it amphitheater? I think it's the amphitheater is a prereq for the museum. So we're quite far away from being able to do that there. And then Salvador. Same thing. Although, it does have faster production. Let's go ahead and queue that up and see what we can do. Oh, foolish me, foolish me. So I do have a space right now, so I can start producing this, and that's fine. Doing that, because I think it takes 12 turns for the dig, and at the end, I think is when we get the option. I think is the way it works. Well, we'll find out. I've done it before, I just can't remember. It's been way too long. We purchased the monastery, lovely. No more friendship with the Zulus. Let's see if we can get that back. Although I'm feeling like everyone is starting to shun me, which is making me, yay! Good. And you don't have enough money. Is there anything else we can trade? No. All right, no worries. Working towards radio. Broadcast towers do have... Oh, they have slots for music. That's right. That makes sense. And the awful tower. Indonesia lost its capital. We're sorry this has caused a divide. Freedom. The Ottomans have picked up freedom, which I think I would like because I think there's a lot of tourism involved there. It would have been nice if I had been able to grab it first for the extra ideas, but it is not to be. Modern era. All right. How are we on trade arts? We actually do need to build another one. Now, and I do have my settler. Is it moving? I think it's been moving. Should have been commanded to go over here. And this guy in the back, I can actually position to defend that guy. I'll put him right on the hill. Actually, that'll be maybe not on the hill. I'll put him here, and then do I have another art ranged unit? Trebuchet is not ideal, but I'll put Treb on the hill anyway. Just so he can pew-pew people who come too close. Next turn. You start building the archaeology site here in enemy territory. Well, not enemy territory. Just, you know, foreign territory. They can't appreciate their own archaeological stuff. Hold on. Am I going to start building that too quickly? I might. Yes, I would love open borders, even though it means lots and lots of your religion. And can I trade you some stuff? Might be able to trade you some stuff. I might cancel this archaeologist here. How many turns do you got left? 9 turns and a 9. Tell you what, cancel your turn. I'm just going to have you do nothing, just to make sure this completes first. Just on the off chance that something goes weird. I think it's okay. I don't want your horses. Actually. Sorry, was that 6? For some horses? Sure. I'll give you spices. Oh, she brought it down to 5. Okay. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Caravan. Let us check to see our status. Is there a thing in here? Like, can I say... I can trade overview. Yeah, see, I don't have anything going to Spain right now. So this is the Spain route. Yeah, I was already going to Barcelona. That's interesting. Why is it preferring Seville? It gives me less money. Seems to me that Barcelona would be better. So let's do that. Okay. Vatican City declared war on Nebuchadnezzar because Germany is going against war, yeah. Publicly denounced America. I don't mind that one bit. You're declaring war against Babylon? Where does Babylon have another city? Or are you going all the way to the west coast? I suppose it's possible. Look at that. Next turn. Only 10 happiness. I would really like to get some more. And I do have to build another one of those sea trading ships. We'll see what we can do. Okay. 8 turns away. 9 turns there. I'm sure it would have synced up perfectly fine. I was just a little bit paranoid. Go, go. Kuala Lumpur looks elsewhere. So we're getting beat on culture. Such a bad sign. Such a bad sign. Babylonians are familiar with us, but I don't think they're going to survive very long, which is really annoying. So is Spain, and going very well. Shared religion, trade route. They're going to be fine. They don't have that much stuff. Germany's going to be a huge problem. And America as well. They have less culture, but it's going to be harder for us to get everything going the way we want. There we are. No, our units are merely passing through the area. I wondered if they might start to get nervous. There is a lot of units there, but they're not even. I'm not passing through the area. I'm defending my territory from the obvious aggressor on the continent. There's a possibility that there's going to be move-in from Cologne. We don't have a lot of units there. Oh, we lost our open borders. Could we get it back? I would very much like open borders back. Oh, there. I don't know why I couldn't see it. Oh, because the World Congress stuff. Yes, I would like this very much. Also, I could sell you some citrus. You want some lemons? 6? Alright, you're going to take 5. There we go. Truce production. Windmill is done. We're going to go for amphitheater, followed by museum. German galleys. A couple of them. Yeah, I suppose that's true. There could be all kinds of naval craziness. Okay, archaeology dig has been established at an antiquity site. Choose how to employ it. We can create an Indonesian artifact, which is what we want. And yeah, we definitely don't want to be producing culture, especially not outside of somewhere else. Although a permanent diplomatic boost, which is really interesting if we were going for that kind of victory. But no, Indonesian artifact. Which might piss them off a little bit. They'll probably come and tell us at some point. No, so far. But yeah, they'll come and whine that we're stealing their cultural stuff. But they're so primitive. America is expanding. See, there we go. We meant no offense when attempting to steal your cultural heritage. I do like that answer. So if we do steal more from them, then they're going to get cranky. But I think we're going to have no problem honoring the promise to them for now. We're going to be stealing elsewhere for a while. Genoa and America are allies. More city-state nonsense. Publicly denounced. Settle. Nice. And we're going to purchase some tiles. This is going to piss off Germany, but I want those tiles very much. And the oil will pop naturally. I will also buy to the north here. I'm spending a lot of money to do this. I'm going to do that as well. A little more expensive because it wasn't contiguous, but ultimately I think that was the right way to go. Now what do we start with here? Well, possibly a workshop just to get the production going. There's lots of growth options, and in fact this, what is our new city called? Brasilia. So we are going to send production to Brasilia. Get it growing. Growth would also be good, but let's just get some hammers there. That's going to be fine. Will be raised. Really? Oh, so I didn't even have to worry about that. Although it does mean I should be able to... 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I can't get the sheep. Oh, that's too bad. Although if we get a little bit of culture here, we might be able to pop into the sheep. And that would be nice. You know, we might want to place a city up here. Because even this iron's out of range, actually. We could place a city here. It might be crazy to be expanding our cities at this point. I've been denounced. Alright. I understand. Yes, let us totally be friends. I need some friends in this world. I can be trusted. I haven't declared war on you yet. Oh god, you've got great war infantry. Now, what was our plan for this? Yeah, we are going to go up to pick up Great War Infantry eventually. We're 4 techs away from getting our research, let alone getting any upgrades. And then, so apparently the way you say this unit here, someone told me it sounds like lasagna, because the N is supposed to be like the N with the tilde on it. So it's prasinia kind of thing. Prasinia, something more like that. So, anyway. The more you know. But we might just get killed. Borspa is converted. And we've got no upgrades available for any units currently here. We could Citadel up here if need be, although there's a lot to be said about having the actual general here providing combat bonuses. I think I like having at least one general. If we can pop a second one, then we're going to Citadel right over here and steal some nice land, actually. Next turn. Yes, he's complaining that we're friends with the Zulus. Yes, let us work together, America. Some people won't be happy. Who plundered a trade route? Sorry, it has caused a divide. Washington, oh. You're denouncing. Man, World War I is about to explode here. Everyone's hating on everyone. Wow, the conversions. No one cares that Babylon denounced me ages ago. Yeah, so I was receiving a trade route from someone. It would have been nice to not have Washington plunder that. But what can you do? We still have lots of workers, and frankly, I'm happy to have them. Really quite happy. I still need another trade route, though. But we've got too many things to build. And it's not going to get built here, unfortunately. I share your conviction that Germany will only cause problems for the civilized empires of the world. Perhaps the combination of our denouncements will teach them a lesson. Wonderful. And let me tell you, if America wants to declare a joint war against Germany, well, frankly, that would be bad for me because it means I would be fighting the war against Germany the whole time. Alright, we connected aluminium, which made Antwerp happy. And Bratislava desires oil. Well, we'll get there eventually. Finish the amphitheater. Lovely. Okay. Oh, Opera House? Is that the chain we need to go all the way up to museum? Goddamn, yeah, let's get the factories going. Son of a bitch. Museum. Required to build an opera house, yeah. So I should have just gone for the factory to start off with. You can be automated once again. Thank you for hooking up the aluminium. And there's like a bunch of people, mostly in North America, like, it's aluminum! Well, it's kind of both. Deal strengthens our nation. Yes, I will be quite happy, actually, to do all that. Although I'd be happier if you gave me sugar. Could you do that? Give me some sugar, baby. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Big Ben has been completed by Isabella. Radio is there. Broadway is good. Eiffel Tower is very good. Metallurgy is in. Oh, we don't have to worry about building all the factories for getting an ideology. That's right, because that was the alternative. World Congress expands. So they all have tourism things, right? They all have various benefits for that. There's something to be said. Well, so we'll be a secondary early adopter for any of them. Let's take a look. If we went freedom, which is adopted by who dat? Seluman, who's already kind of friendly with us. We're kind of middling power, so there's potential there. Culture from Remarks, more great people, which is not bad. Trade routes with freedom, we don't have a lot of that. Some extra happiness. No. It's not terrible. We could use more golden ages too, so happiness is not bad. Universal suffrage is actually very, very, very tempting. And then the media culture. 34% tourism generated by cities with a broadcast tower. And we can buy the spaceship if we did want a plan B. Alright, what else we got? Autocracy. Every time we get a great writer, artist, or musician, we get a tourism boost with everyone. And that's not bad. That is really not bad. Also faster tech stealing, which actually could help us considerably because we're behind. We're about to get a tech, I think. Or no, oh, we've got a free spy because we just went up to a new era. It's very militaristic, though. It feels like. Bonus tourism fighting a common enemy. I really, really actually am quite fond of futurism. But other than that, I don't think it's the way to go. More great people is not bad. Hell, the happiness for monuments isn't bad because we should have a free monument everywhere. Or we can. Buying buildings is not bad either, since we're not really buying military units, or probably not. Although our spying, right, we were talking about the spying thing too, we're going to be switching our spies over to diplomats at some point. So, I mean, there's always lots of stuff that gives happiness for random stuff all the time. I'm not starting new cities anymore. Well, there might be one. To other order civilizations, right. We don't know where things are going yet. Wow. Bonus tourism to civilizations that have less happiness. The thing is, I don't think that's going to come up. So that's with order, which America is. But I think we'll go freedom. Yeah, I like the just all over tourism boost. All right, freedom. Let freedom ring. Boom. Feels appropriate too. Can assign delegates to choose a host. Now, America's probably... Well, America's going to vote for itself and win. Should I vote for Suleiman? It'd be a tie, though. Most likely. It'd be interesting, though, if you could get someone who's actually not a jerk towards us. We don't want a world fair because we actually don't want more culture. Let's go with the Ottomans. Just because it's awesome. And we get to adopt a policy. Now, oh, the tenant. The free one. Oh, that's right, because we get the free tenant. Probably the great person rate. On the other hand, anything that improves our happiness is also going to be really good. Universal healthcare. I think we're going to go for great people. We can always use them to pop golden ages for us as well if we get the artists, which frankly might actually be a good thing for us to do with artists, since we're hopefully going to be filling our slots with archaeological stuff, which I hadn't really sort of mathed out in my brain before. Right, we got our spy. Should we move them to be diplomats at this point? Well, I'm going to let them finish spying, but our new one, I think so. And I think, well, America and Germany were probably going to be the bigger problems. I think I'm going to send it to America, though. I don't know if it matters where. Okay, if it's a capital, then it can be a diplomat. So you know what? I'm going to leave these in the capital here, spying, until they actually finish. Same thing with... Oh! You are going to move to Berlin, where you can be a diplomat. Boom. Excellent. Because we are spying in Hamburg, which was their bigger city, but it's not actually their capital. Reached agreement with Washington completed. I don't suppose we can get that back, huh? I mean, it helps him, but it also helps me. And I like that. I like the part where things are good for me. I think that's our turn. We still haven't cracked 1,000 points yet. Yeah, that city is gone. I really wonder if we should settle there. We don't have enough happiness, actually. Really would like some golden ages. Oh my god, what happened here? America retains host. How do we just lose, like, 8 happiness? People didn't grow. I don't think one of those events did something. I'm really quite confused, actually. Spain? Can we tell her to stop? Crap. Those are my antiquities. I'm the one who's going to be taking all this stuff. God damn it. Only 7 from specialists. Oh. Desire for a new ideology. Why? What's the deal? Eight dissidents. Why? 2 turns of anarchy. Why? Because autocracy. There's more influence for that. Well, we're not going to switch yet. We're going to see what the hell happens. Son of a... I don't know where you find out. Oh, here we go. But Germany's the only autocracy. How does this... I don't understand. Is it because of trade routes? There we go. Thank you. I would love another one. Our people want to become Nazis. Warm salutations. Yes, we've chosen freedom. But I'm having problems with that. yes, I would be happy to keep accepting your 7 gold per turn. I really have to buy another trade ship. That's really what I have to do, and I have to buy it. Oh, I can't there because it's puppeted. Where's Suleiman's stuff anyway? Right over here. He's probably going to be too far to trade with. I'm just hoping if we trade, I think that's ideological pressure. I'm not sure. They want pepper? Yes, well. Choose archaeology. Create a Brazilian artifact. Bam. Yes. 50 culture right now. And, oh, we do have room for one more piece of work. Good. All right. Well, we've got an archaeologist finishing next turn. He's right next to an antiquity site, which we're going to grab before Spain does. Bismarck completed the Prora. I don't even know what that is. Hmm.
It is well.
Sorry, just have to check something here on my computer. All right. Choose production. Factory done. Eiffel Tower was what we want. ASAP. Broadway is also super high priority. Lots of broadcast towers are nice, although hopefully we can build the CN tower. Yeah, there's lots of things we want, but we've got to start working on the Eiffel Tower immediately. In fact, if I get some land trade routes, I'm going to see if I can ship production to Rio somewhere. Meanwhile, you can go ahead and get started on Broadway, which is even worse production, but someone's got to do it. We are going to tell you to do production focus. All right, well, that trimmed a little bit of time. And same thing here. Ooh, very nice. You guys don't let me forget that I've done that. In fact, I'm wondering if I should just do both in Rio, but no, we'll spread the love around. Oh, actually, that is the other thing. We get bonus something for having a wonder. Although, I think it's only world wonders, not national wonders. So, Sao Paulo doesn't have a world wonder yet. Yeah. Okay. I suppose we'll just grab the one that's close. What the hell? Get her done. Next turn. I would love that. I would also really like if we could get nutmeg. Actually, I would much prefer nutmeg to wine. Could we get that done? Good. Because I feel like there's probably more sources of wine. Let's go and find out. Actually, I think I gotta put a cut in the video right here. We'll be back next time. See ya, folks. Bye-bye.